bit too easy, wanting to turtle inside of red a little bit themselves by Keo. I don't quite like his position, but with only the 2 players there, we're going to be seeing where the rest of Too Easy is and what they're up to. Now SG here, instead in the quad room, Etjix really dishing out the damage here as he's poking his way out, but getting blindsided a little bit from the dungeon. But he's down there, they know he's down there, and that's going to be a difficult thing for him to pull out of and do a lot of damage for him. So these guys, again, are playing it fairly patient.
Yeah, they really are. And honestly, this is the style of Clan Arena that I actually prefer, because it really becomes tactics. It's no longer about the spam. It's all about, are you smarter? Is your team better coordinated? Who makes the calls? You know, are you moving at the right time? Are you noticing the weaknesses in the other team's defensive patterns? Just like that, Too Easy gets it done. 6-3, extending their lead by 3. I think that's the largest lead that we've seen in this particular map. And looks like we're going to see a setup at Red Armor. Let's go try and find the fourth Too Easy guy. It's going to be Zone Hacks, and he was over in the wings of Red Armor. So they do have this area pretty well locked down. Zone Hacks eating a little bit of damage. Let's go take a look how SG is setting up. They got 3 at quad. And I actually disagree with the nade play here by Raybo. I think that the spam is only useful to a point. Now you can see him shooting the ceiling there. He's trying to get a feeler for anyone who might be up above him. That, you know, he can't hit points of damage by shooting up there. Too Easy's lost a guy. Raybo switching up to nades. The nade spam, again, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with it in that particular situation. I would prefer rockets because you got a little bit more control over them until you get around the corners. But either way,
they've been playing in such a way where, you know, we're going to set up our position and we're going to be calling the shots. So using those nades, say, okay, back off. We're going to be pushing the reset button here as far as position goes. You're not going to chase me into this. You're not going to push us any farther than I want you to push it. So in that sense, the nade spam is really about just, you know, holding them at bay so that you can get your position set back up. And there it is. Raybo just
speaking
going, okay,
of
fuck this shit.
Speaking of Patrick Stewart, you know, it's the line from what was it? From First Contact. It's like, the line must be drawn here, this far and no farther. Anyway, all right, little Star Trek.
Wow.
You know.
Worst Patrick.
It's when he breaks his little ship. Yeah. I don't do a good Patrick Stewart. No, I do a much better Kirk actually. Much better Kirk.
Kirk doesn't do a great Kirk. Alright, anywho. SG again holding up here and holding up in the quad damage room. We're seeing a little bit of damage come out of the rails as far as the dungeon goes, but Raybo poking his head out here into the mega health room. But again, we're just seeing, okay, we're going to be calling the shots. Raybo soaks up that rail. Nice corner shot from Too Easy. Going to be looking for some more of that.
Raybo just shot the wall 3 times. Whoops. Okay.
Yep.
Getting a little too fancy. Uh-oh. He just spotted all 3. Sitting there in the Red Armor room. Zone Hacks.
Nice one.
Zone Hacks was the guy that was not in the Red Armor room, and he got destroyed. So let's take a look at the other SG folks. We've got Gangsta working behind. Looks like behind.
Which is a good place to work from behind right now, because he's only got the
7 health.
Oh, he pokes out and gets knocked down.
I didn't expect that.
Hole.
Yeah.
I thought I had more health.
Alright, so now.
Nice from Too Easy.
Convincing 3-round advantage for Too Easy. I think they want to lock this down. I'm wondering if we're going to see a change of pace here. If Too Easy gets one more round in their advantage, if they extend that lead by 4, they might become a lot more aggressive and kind of drop their defensive stance and just, you know, try to finish it up. Just boom, like take it by storm.
I think waiting until 8 points is too late. You need to. I think if they're going to change the pace, it's going to have to happen now.
Well, it hasn't happened so far, and so I think it will at least be 8. They might say, well, you know, this is kind of working for us. Why change perfection, or at least if you can call perfection going
Never
down
mind the
4
score.
rounds. But either way.
The score is just numbers. We are perfect.
We don't do numbers.
It's so passe. Oh, SG moving as a unit into the rocket launcher room here, doing a fuck ton of damage here. Kurt getting out with 5 health, battered and bruised, but he got the chick at the end. But right now we're looking at a 2-on-2 situation. There they are pulling out of the dungeon, looking to get out of there without biting anything in their ass. And now
Great
Kurt
peek by Gangsta.
and
That really
Gangsta,
evened the score
yes.
health-wise. Let's go take a look. 163 for Doc. Vladimir 69 for Zone Hack. So yeah, anytime you can bring your opponent within rail range, you've done your job. Zone Hack splitting off.
But right now, this is nice, yeah. The splitting off, re-meeting with Doc there. But there they are in the red room, really not wanting to give away their position at this point. They really want to stay quiet, not do a lot of spam, because they know that's not going to
hard
play
to
into
do
their
with the
favor
railgun
right now.
out. Just so you know.
Yes. Yeah. Spammy rails. Spammy rails. But there
Zone
it
Hack
is.
does
I'm
get
not-
it done though. Down
Zone
goes
Hacks.
Kirk. That
Equal
5
shot.
health. Oh, Gangsta getting double teamed. 8 to 4. All right, let's see if we see that change of pace I was talking about. Too easy setting up at red. It's going to be the meeting point. Although I don't like that Doc starting out with a rocket launcher at that range. Now this is a good play. Nice switch up to the LG. I'd go to rail here at this range. Let's do a nice peek rail. Yeah. His team took revenge for him though. Quickly even that score 3 and 3.
Now Rainbow here
And,
is by and large playing the same tune that he always has been.
Yeah. Now, guys, one thing we have not been paying attention to, this is, I guess, I've actually never played a clan arena that went to the time limit, but apparently we're about to do that. So I think Too Easy might win this by default here.
Really?
They've taken too freaking long. KO getting destroyed,
Do what now?
but dishing out to Etchix. He's down to 89 health in just the opening few seconds. Actually, his nades hurt his teammate there, trapped him, and Kirk pulled him down. That gave up Too Easy's advantage, but I think they got this in the next 10 seconds. Let's see what happens. This will be a first for me to ever stick around in a clan arena game longer than 20 minutes. And apparently, yeah, time means nothing. Oh, there it goes. Okay. 8 to 6 is going to be the final score. Yeah, it tells you how much Clan Arena I play. But if we look at it here, 12 deaths. Etchix was at top there, number of deaths, and we had he had 8 frags there. That was about par for his team. You know, yeah, it was a
He
great.
did the most damage in the server, though.
Yeah, he certainly did. So you know, even when he died,
Actually, I gotta hand
died
it
trying.
to. I gotta hand it to Too Easy, because if I were on their team, it would have been embarrassing as hell if the only match I won was the one where we outnumbered them, and then they totally whipped us in a fair fight. So that was nice. We're like, okay, we didn't just win because of the 4v3 situation. We can really pull our own. So
yeah, it really
great
was
games,
too
guys.
easy. Oh. Okay.
Oh wow, we haven't done that
All
one yet?
right. All right, let's have enough of that. I'm just a little off my rocker here. Okay, so guys, that will conclude our coverage for tonight. However, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. we will pick it up where we leave off, continuing our semifinals coverage of this Fragmageddon brought to you by GetQuaked.com. And this, of course, is an all South American tourney. And I am looking forward to seeing this thing through to its completion after tomorrow and Sunday. We will have the remaining third place and grand finals matches to play through. So that's going to happen on the following week. So all these times, all the starts, guys, are at 8 p.m. Eastern. More Fragmageddon coming your way right here at Quake Live TV. Have yourselves a good night. This is Grease Scotsman signing off.
And this is Jahar, better than Saturday morning cartoons. See you guys in the morning.